Hello everybody, it's Several4 for another episode of Let's Play Golden Sun Dark Dawn. In the last episode, we went through the Goma Plateau, and we learned about using synergy outside of battle. And this episode we're going to be heading into the Tanglewood at night, which is spooky! Let's get going. Oh boy. It's actually kind of cool looking for like a secondary / continuing to be starting dungeon. Not gonna lie, I still like how the previous game looked in terms of like the sprites and the backgrounds and stuff, and I thought it was a lot more clear, but I guess given the DS hardware, this is the best they could do. I don't like the looks of this. By the way, the Tanglewood has 4 chests and 3 encyclopedia entries in it. Or 3 chests and 4 encyclopedias. Scratch that, reverse it. Yes, nightfall, not good. Monsters that come out at dark will be on the prowl. This will make things much more difficult for us. Hey! Don't get angry, we're just too slow. It got dark too fast.
You're too slow.
They better keep their distance. We wouldn't want to mess with you. They wouldn't want to mess with you, me and you, Isaac. I'm not sure about what to do about Dovey Jr. and Karis at this point. Well, we can't just leave them behind, Isaac. Of course not, but they can't go on ahead of us either. Monsters will sense that they're easier prey. Easier prey? Oh no, Dovey Jr., should we be worried? No! Maybe you're not very worried, but Karis has every right to be concerned. She is a woman, after all, and women's are weak. Excuse me? Well then, tough times call for tough measures. We'll lend you some gin. And maybe some rum.
A Jinni is a creature of pure elemental energy. Adepts use Jinn to enhance their own powers and summon spirits. Jinn fall into 4 elemental categories: Mars, Fire, Mercury, Water, Venus, Earth, and Jupiter, Wind.
And only until we find Tyrell, however. We're very attached to our Jinn, of course. You were planning this all along, weren't you? Ba-ba-ba! You let us borrow some Jinn for a little while? Using Jinn to battle will make us much more powerful. Do you remember how to use Jinn? Yes. Good, but we can never be too... Jinn overdoing that. We should have one... Oh, come on! I'll have Flint explain it to you, because of course it's Flint. Just as he did when we first met him at the start of our very first quest. What's up, buddy? Now, something cool about the Jinn in this game that we'll see is that they actually all look different. They don't all look like the just regular Jinn like we've seen in the previous games. That is something I like about this. Flint looks like a regular Jinni just because he's like the first one. Excuse me.
Okay, Isaac, you want me to explain how Jinn work? You've got it.
Yeah, I'm giving him like that accent now.
Hello, Dovey Jr. Hello, Karis. I'm one of Isaac's Venus Jinn. My name's Flint. I've known Isaac since the day he first left his hometown Vale. Also, I am the only one that can talk beside Echo, for some reason.
You don't have time for reminiscing, Flint. Please just a primer on Jinn.
Always in such a hurry. Okay then, short and sweet.
It's so cute. I can't be mad at this. It's so cute.
We Jinn are nature spirits. There are 4 types of us: Mercury, Venus, Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter.
Look at his little stick in his hand. Look at the little stick in his hand. I would be okay if the whole game was just like this type of art style, honestly.
We span the 4 elements. Venus Jinni are from Earth, while Mercury Jinni are from water. Mars Jinni are from fire, while Jupiter Jinni are based in wind. Ow! When you set Jinn on someone, his class may change. In this example, these 2 Jinn make Dovey Jr. a brute.
It doesn't really explain that in the last game, so in the previous games. That's cool. As you can see, he gets all the fancy stat differences and fireball instead of cure. Growth is inherent in the character, which is nice. Like the same with move.
And that Jinni holder's stats to HP and PP may change as well. Changing class can give you new synergy while cutting other synergy. Experiment with classes to access new powers. Each Jinni also has a unique power. Throw a Jinni into battle and it'll help you fight. Now watch how to do this.
And we get into a fight. Slime appeared. And it's doing the thing on its own again, so now there's a Ginny slot. And yeah, we have a bunch of the guys. As you can see, the Mercury, the Mars ones were kind of fancy looking. Karis is gonna defend there. Sap. One thing I do like is that, like, Garrett and Isaac actually have the Ginny from the previous games, like Sap there and some other guys. After Ginny fights, it goes into standby. The class and synergy to help Grant are lost until it returns to set status. Distribute your Jin around the party and experiment with various combinations to see how they benefit each warrior. Ow, ow, ow. You can't pile us all on one person. We like to be shared around the whole party, so everyone benefits. There's some off-color jokes I could probably make there. Good! Look at the little fatso there. As I said, Jin go in standby after battling. You can also assign the status in the Jin menu. Why is standby useful? Because standby Jin can summon powerful spirits into battle. Anyone in your party can draw upon the pool of all Jin currently in standby. Now watch how to summon a spirit. Again, the game didn't need to tell us this. But yeah, as you can see, they were like floating around on the top screen there, which is kind of adorable. Like all the set Ginny just kind of run around there. But anyway, it's summoning for us. No, let's wait. Ramses, the man in gauze, Ramses, the man in gauze. Probably gonna use like the dual screen setup for this, even though it still looks terrible. Just because that's how the thing works. But yeah, Ramses, the man in gauze. After Division rests after summoning. When done, they return to set status, restoring any class and stat changes to the holders. Did you understand everything I said about the benefits of set Jin and standby Jin? Tell me again now. I just like that you know, they're you know, the example that they use in this game is the meme that I created for myself of Ramses, and that's very kind of them. That wraps it up then. Thanks for showing us how it's done. Good work, Flint. Okay, let's divvy up the Jin. Remember what Flint said about dividing them evenly? No! I want all of them! I hope you're not saying that you didn't absorb everything Flint said. Flint isn't no, Flint is just a regular attack. Sap was the one that absorbs. Let's hurry it up. Tyrell's waiting for us. I'm sorry, Tyrell is waiting for us. Gather around those crystals. Ready, Dovey Jr.? Ready, Karis? Bum, 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 bum. That takes care of dividing up all our Jin. Back when I started out, I had only one Jin. Think you two are ready to borrow 6? You'll need a cooler head than that if you want to master using Jin. Isaac, wait. Isn't it time we talked about who should lead us into the Tanglewood? I know you said Dovey Jr. should lead, but I'm having doubts. Oh my god, Garrett. Did your mustache affect your brain? Did your mustache make you a wuss? I'm gonna shave that thing off, then we'll get the real Garrett back. I don't think he's ready, not for what's ahead. So, Dovey Jr. shouldn't be the leader then? Then I'll be the leader! Instead of a dark king, you'll have a queen! All shall behold my beauty and tremble and despair! Sorry, the Ginny are getting me a bit too much power. Leading people into battle is never easy, kids. Back in the old days, Isaac and Felix were our leaders. Felix, another one of Vale's Earth Adepts, led a second party that joined up with Isaac's group in the days before the Golden Sun. Felix's sister Jenna and the scholar Creighton were others from Vale in their party. He left his homeland and has not been seen since. Which brings us to an interesting thing. So you know how in the previous game you had 8 party members? There was Felix, Jenna, Sheba, Piers, and then Isaac, Garrett, Ivan, and Mia. So Sheba doesn't exist anymore. Felix doesn't exist anymore. Jenna doesn't exist anymore. And Piers is off screen. Which means that they are essentially
Sir not appearing in this film.
And, yeah. I am unhappy about that. I don't remember if we actually see Mia. I think we do. But, yeah, they just, Felix and Sheba just don't exist anymore. They just poofed away. And Jenna's just kind of only talked about. Bastages. Anyway, and you know, your dad has never been the easiest guy to get along with. Are you talking to me? But we've always managed to set aside our differences. Is this because I called you an idiot last game? We're a great team, especially in battle. What's on your mind, Isaac? Looks like something has caught your eye. Isaac! Huh? I said what's on your mind. My hair. Oh, I can usually read them like a book. Unfortunately, that book is written in a different language. Even is a thick book half the time. I swear, this should be the dialogue that Isaac is saying to Garrett. Garrett, like, he was never this nuanced before. He was the idiot. He was the comic relief game. Yes, thick book, funny. Now if you're done talking, I've had a thought. Oh, finally! About the leader? Who's it gonna be? Stop beating around the bush, say it already. Dovey Jr. Dovey Jr. will continue leading, of course. Just brilliant, we're back to where we started. You want Dovey Jr. to lead. Garrett! Stop. He'll lead, but now we'll help out in battle. But my son isn't ready to order us around veterans like us, are you, Dovey? I'm getting frustrated too. Their arguing is making my head hurt. Shut up, car outside. Just listen. Garrett and I will only assist in battle if you really need help. But you'll still guide only Karis in battle, Dovey Jr. So you mean that we'll just jump in only if we think that Dovey Jr. and Karis need us? Precisely. Seasoned warriors like us can swoop in fast if things get out of control. Okay, then you two should be fine. Blah blah blah, talking. They talk more in this game than the previous games, and that's an accomplishment! Of course they will, Garrett. Let's get moving. You heard him, boss. Alright, so Garrett and Isaac are now in our party as temporary members. We can't control them, but they'll be in battle. They'll have their own Ginny to summon and do all sorts of fun things. Also, as you can see there, Whirlwind is now inherent to Karis as opposed to inherent to her being a wind adept class. So that's also nice. But anyway, we got Ginny now. We have Sap, Spark, Shine, Torch, Ground, and Granite. We are keeping none of them. They are all temporary, but they are adorable and fat. And yeah, you can now mix and match just to see what that gets you. That would turn her into a Wanderer. Let's see. If we make everybody... let's see. Yeah, that would turn you from a Brute into a Knight and actually give you a pretty nice increase in everything except attack. 1 second. What happens if I give you Sap? That won't change your classes. Yeah, you can try to mix and match a little bit, I guess. See which Ginny are best to give around. Defense, agility goes down a little. That doesn't change your attack, which is kind of annoying, but we're gonna need Fireball. So yeah, I think I'll keep the Ginny as they are right now. Excuse me. Also, just to say what the Ginny does, if you don't remember from previous games, Sap drains HP, Spark can revive somebody, Ground holds a foe for a turn but doesn't do any damage, Torch penetrates defense with Melting Blast, Shine burns a foe and blinds its allies. That's just what it does. And Granite makes like a barrier that reduces damage by down to like a quarter or something. Something like that, I don't remember. But anyway, we're now in the forest here. So, yeah, this dungeon is fairly straightforward. You just have to go around here, and we'll show you how the battles work now. So, we also have a new enemy, Will-O-Wisp. So, Karis, try using a Ginny. Torch roasts your foe, no matter his defense. Alright. So we can use a Ginny now, if we want. I guess we'll use Sap on that guy. Torch him. So Isaac and Garrett are going to step in. I think they just act on their own every turn. I'm not sure. Bone Sheller, you go away. No? Okay, they just sometimes do their own thing. They can use synergy to heal you. Oh hey, we leveled up, nice. They can use synergy to heal you, they can attack enemies with their regular attacks or the synergy, they can use their own Ginny that I think does get added to the pool. So there's a lot of fun stuff, but anyway, you get our first chest here. Yeah, we can't go to the left just yet, so we're gonna head around this way. Boing, 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 boing. Go up here. And yeah, so now we have to, as you can see on the map, like, the area is open, but because of the roots here, we have to try to find our way around. Hi there. So yeah, we'll continue going this way. Get bramble seeds, which is an item you can use in battle. Oh, we got a new enemy, a wild wolf. So I'm just gonna attack these guys and see if Isaac or Garrett want to help us out. And we mastered the short sword, by the way. So while you were watching this Let's Play, I mastered the blade. Yeah, as you can see now, we're getting more critical strikes. Hooray. You guys don't want to help us out? Okay. Sometimes they do it if you just defend for like 3 or 4 turns in a row. Also, now Karis is leveled up, so yay. So if you walk around here enough, Garrett comes out. I can't shake the feeling there's something a little off here. Never mind, the forest is just making me jumpy, I guess. Yeah, so there's no way to progress. Wait, no, I'm sure that something's off about this place. Isaac! And that thing starts moving every so often. We're not lost, Garrett. The forest is at the foot of the Golden Plateau is just living up to its diabolical reputation. So the Tanglewood has us in its grip already, does it? Is that where the tangle part of its name comes from? Exactly, and a forest that tries to ensnare you is a place to be feared. But we are warriors of Vale, and we can deal with it.
Warriors of Vale, this group of adepts saved the world by unsealing the force of alchemy and causing the Golden Sun event 30 years ago. But because that event also brought mass destruction, the Warriors of Vale are widely seen as a controversial group.
Which you told us already. You're right. It's well after dark. We're caught in the clutches of the Tanglewood. The sinister gases here, the lack of bright starlight. The Tanglewood is now at its worst. Yeah, we're essentially in Mirkwood Forest. Because this episode I'm just going to make Lord of the Rings references, I guess. The Tanglewood earns its reputation for the way the evil energy tangles up reality with corruption. Oh, so it's Terraria now. People say that those with pure hearts can see right through all this corruption. Is this Washington, D.C.? This changes everything. The boy's in over his head. We should take over, Isaac. Oh my god, Garrett. Are you listening to me? This is some game, Isaac. Yes, it is. My son's depending on us. Earth power! What is it? Oh, what is it with you? Hey man, what it is with you? You ain't down with us no more? Now's not the time to stop and smell the roses. Of course, the roses! Don't worry, we can continue through the forest. Only some trees have become corrupted. Are you sure, Isaac? There is a way to blaze a trail through the corrupted trees, so to speak. Isaac, I don't like what you're thinking. First, we need to use Fireball Synergy.
Fireball Synergy. This fire-based synergy focuses heat energy into a ball of flame that the user can throw to incinerate a target.
Yes, this is actually a new usable synergy that's reckless. The woods will catch on fire. Besides, it's impossible for the kids. Excuse me? Simmer down. Again with the fire puns. You only just got the synergy to throw Fireball. I agree, Garrett. It's impossible to use Fireball to burn these dark trees. See, I told you. But you can't. No, we must find a way to burn away the corruption, which seems concentrated in the strange roots. I suppose you want me to give that a try? Throw a Fireball, Garrett. Would it hurt you to say please once in a while? Like, seriously. Okay. Please do it before I punch you in the face, Garrett. Okay, so you see how Fireball works? He's kind of moving around there. I hate it. Where do you want me to shoot one, Your Highness? Anywhere. Just use your synergy already. Where should I aim it? See, Garrett just went from being a moron to being annoying. There's a good spot. I do love how he just has his hands up in the air as he moves back and forth. Well, that didn't work. Thank you, Captain Obvious. It's too soon to give up. Try another spot, Garrett. Come on, use it on Isaac.
Kill your father and take your place by my side. Take his place by my side.
No good there either. Keep trying. Oh, maybe it's the flashing object. You idiot. You moron.
Ow! That hurt.
I'm so done with this game. See, the path ahead is far less tangled now. That took like 3 minutes when it could have easily taken 30 seconds to be like, hey, this looks different. Try using Fireball. I guess you're right. I always am. Oh my god. He's been right about most things for the last 30 years. It's infuriating. That's why I'm divorced. No, you're not. What? So what did we learn here? The corrupt cheese have become possessed by evil energy. Of course, you couldn't just come out and say that up front, could you? That would be too easy. Yeah, I thought it'd be better with a Fireball or two. It held your interest, didn't it, Garrett? You like destroying things. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Trees are corrupted by negative energy, which goes hand in glove with darkness and extreme cold. Which means that negative energy is vulnerable to light and fire. Monsters drawn to this dark, cold place must be vulnerable to light and fire too. Got that? Yeah. Great, because you never know when these sort of insights will prove a matter of life and death. Hint, hint, upcoming boss, hint, hint. So that's how to blaze a trail through these corrupt trees, huh? Well, some of us have fire at hand. But only the weak spots on the corrupt trees will burn, so let's remember that. You'll need fire, and I'm sure that one of you will be able to learn Fireball synergy. Whichever of you it is, you'll need to keep one Mars Genie set. Now let's go. Onward. Okay, so yeah, before I forget, let's just set Fireball to a shoulder button because we're going to be using it a bunch. Also, let's set those two because I want my stats back. And yeah, we can go onward now. So now the game is just going to be like, okay, do it yourself. So if you press R, so you get Fireball out here, right? So you can like go in any direction, which is kind of nice. It gives you like a little radius to go on. It also focuses on objects, and you can cycle back and forth at objects that actually will be affected by the synergy you're using. But the fact that you can't just walk up to the thing, face it, press R, and shoot a Fireball is really annoying because there's going to be parts, and they're coming up soon in a few episodes, where you have to shoot like multiple things, and it takes like a minute and a half to get what should have been like 20 seconds done. Anyway, you just click on it or press A and it kills it. But yeah, now we're in the main part of the Tanglewood Forest, which we will tackle in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth4 with Let's Play Golden Sun Annoying Animations. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.